Hey everyone, welcome to Matt's Lock Pit. So you've probably already worked out from the title of the video, but in today's video I'm going to be removing a snapped key from a lock cylinder using the Law Lock Tools key extractor. Before we get going, I'm going to have a little chat about this cool tool and I'm going to tell you why I think it should be a welcome addition to anybody's everyday carry kit. So, here we have the Law Lock Tools broken key extractor, and this actually comes in two versions, the standard and the pro. What I have in my hand is actually the pro, and this came as part of my CTR kit. I've actually done a video on the CTR kit, there will be a link in the description in this video if you'd like to check it out. Failing that, you can head on over to www.lawlocktools.co.uk and check it out on their website for yourself. So as I said, this comes in two versions. What I have is the pro version. The difference between the pro and the standard version is on the pro version you get the beautiful 301 stainless steel sandwich handle, which I've said on many occasions I literally love the design and the ergonomic feel that Law Lock Tools put on all of their gear. Absolutely fantastic. So these broken key extractors on both versions measure in at 0.6mm thick. I'm not going to lie guys, I was a little dubious about that at first. I have a whole bunch of key extractors and a lot of them go down to literally as thin as 0.1mm, some of them are again even thinner than that. So that being said, as you can imagine, I was very pleasantly surprised at just how effective this tool actually is. As a locksmith, I can justify having 20 to 30 different key extractors, but from a lock sport perspective, carrying that many tools as part of an everyday carry kit, well let's be honest, it's just not realistic. So that's where this tool really shines. Being 0.6mm thick, high quality 301 stainless steel, it means it's strong as an ox and you know it's going to last. Whereas the 0.1mm tools, well let's be honest, they have a limited lifespan. It's just the way it is. Anyways, let's get a lock in the vise, we'll get a snapped key in it. I can chat to you a little bit more whilst demonstrating how this thing works. So there we go, and as we can all see we have a Euro cylinder in the vise. The Euro cylinder is stamped Mark III. I'm unsure what brand this actually is. As we can see, we've got the snapped key sitting in it. So I'll take that out. So, if anyone's interested in this Euro cylinder at all, stay tuned for my next video. Once I've wrapped this video up, I'm actually going to do a video picking and disassembling this Euro cylinder, and we'll find out what's inside of it. Anyways, back to snap key extraction. So the process of extracting a snapped key is pretty simple. The principles you want to go for are as follows. So as you can see, we've got a really sharp barb on the end of the extraction tool. What we want to be doing is taking our snapped key and we want to be getting this sharp barb to be able to sit in one of the cuts of the keys like so. This isn't going to be such a simple process where you can just literally ram it in and then grab it. So I'll show you exactly how to handle that now. So we can notice we've got a nice angle, nice profile on the tip of this extractor. The reason for this is because when you go into the lock, you can come down, push the pins down. So we're extracting the key on a Euro cylinder now, so the pins are going to be on the bottom. So if we lift upwards like that, we should be able to force it in. It should ride along the key. Then when we straighten it back out, we should be sitting in one of the cuts of the key. Then it's as simple as applying leverage on a downwards angle, and then we should be able to pull it out. Sometimes it won't actually work on the first cut of the key, so once again we're going to have to repeat the process and come up, in, down, down and out. So I'll show you that in a lock. I hope that made sense for you guys. So the snap key we've got here, this key's broken in a place where they normally break. If we have a look there, it's right on the low cut of a key. So we'll get this pushed in, as we can see, all the way in. Use the key to push it in. Doesn't seem to want to go, so we'll use the extractor itself to push it in. So there we go, that's all the way in there, nice and deep, you can hardly even see it. So what we're aiming for, we need the extractor that side up, into the bottom, on top of the key pins, push down on the key pins, angle upwards, downwards, upwards, downwards. There we go. So now if we lever downwards, we should be able to just simply extract the key like so. So that was nice and simple. As you can see, worked a treat. And there's our snapped key back. So I'll just run a pick through just so you can hear all the pins are actually in place. And what I think I'll do, there we go, all the pins are in there, you can hear them all. what I think I'll do is I'll try it out on a rim cylinder. So stay with me, we'll get a rim cylinder out. So there we go, this time we've got a Yale Wim Cylinder in the vise. So I'll run a pick through just so we can hear all the pins in place. All in there as we can hear. So let's get going again. So I'm going to be using the same bit of broken key as before. Get it in there, that seems to be filling the keyway nicely. So I'll push it in, get it in there nice and deep. So once again, we can see it's actually disappeared into the keyway. So obviously the pins are on top of this, being a rim cylinder rather than a Euro cylinder. So we're going to have to put the extraction tool in this way this time in order to be able to use this barb here to hook onto the key. So once again, it's exactly the same principle, although the motion's reversed. So we need to go in, push the pins up, get to the back as far as we can. Then once we're onto the key, we need to be levering upwards and pulling on the key. Slightly tougher in this Yale for some reason, but as you can see, there she is. So nice and simple. So yeah, I'll get rid of the vise now and we'll carry on having a little bit of a chat. So there we go, and in my opinion, that was very impressive. That key extractor removed the snap key from both the Euro cylinder and the rim cylinder in about a matter of seconds each time with relative ease. And I'll be honest with you guys, that's not the easiest key in the world to extract. We've got quite a bit of meat on there, however we don't have the greatest amount to grab onto. So yeah, the Law Lock Tools key extractor done an extremely good job. So we do need to be a little bit realistic into terms of what this will actually pull a snapped key out of. If we take a lock like this for example, with the squiggly ass keyway, we're going to struggle to remove a snapped key out of that. That being said, it doesn't really matter that much. The majority of snapped keys are on your more standard sort of Yale standard keyways. The reason being for this, the majority of the time the key snaps is due to the fact that the key's been cut on a shit blank with inferior metal, so it's just weak to start with. Having a high quality lock with a tight keyway basically eliminates your chance, well, it doesn't eliminate it, it reduces your chance of having a shit quality key. So it's as simple as that. 9 times out of 10, when the key snaps, it's normally on a bog standard lock. So for that reason, I can highly recommend having either the standard or the pro version of this Law Lock Tools key extractor in your everyday carry kit. Even if you only use it once guys, it'll easily pay for itself. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be a link to the key extractors as well as Law Lock Tools website in the description of this video. Check them out guys, but as I said, what a great piece of kit to add to anybody's everyday carry kit. Thanks for watching, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you all soon with a picking video.